Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna. There. Here.
I can hear you.
We can hear you,
Can you
Swami.
hear me?
Yes.
Okay. David, can you see the picture?
Hello, Swami.
Yes, can you hear?
Yes, Swami.
And can you see the picture?
I see something. I don't see you. I see something strange.
Another Swami.
No. It's some sort of graphic. It says it looks like it's something aligned through the camera saying your camera doesn't work.
Swami,
Yes.
you need to press Start Virtual Camera on OBS.
Say it again.
You need to press Start Virtual Camera on OBS.
Find that option. Sorry,
Say again.
find that option.
It's in the app where you can see both the text and it's on the right side in the middle.
Yeah, OBS,
Yes.
visual camera. And where to start?
And it's the option that says Start Virtual Camera off to the right.
could not find that.
Are you using the laptop camera or
Yes,
the
laptop, yes.
laptop camera? So in that case, go
No,
to,
no, not laptop. I have camera on.
oh, the other camera. Okay.
So tell me why is that option?
Can the shutter is on?
Yeah. Everything there, but when you start with yes, we will.
Now it's working.
Okay, good. Let's start. Sorry for the delay. Hare Gurubhyo Namaha Hare Om. Sahavavati Sahavati Sahaviram Karvavai Tejasvinavadhitamasthimadisham. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hare Om. Asato ma satgamaya, tamaso ma jyotirgamaya, mrityurma amritam gamaya, ave. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hare Om. Tav kathamritam tapta jivanam, kavibhiritam kalmashapam, Shravanakaram Srimadatam Govindam Bhujajana. Your nectar-like words and warm and inspiring life stories, eulogized by learned sages, are unique gratitude of true serving beings. These are auspicious to hear and propitious to enter the humans and life. Those who take these words to the world are unique, yet benefit serving. So we are here today in satsang, and we are very happy that with us today our brother Swami Sumanasananda is here from Hollywood. He's the assistant secretary there. So we'll start with the reading of Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna. Is it, or you can give me? The Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna. Surendra, a beloved lay disciple of the Master, had invited him to his house on the auspicious occasion of the Annapurna Puja. It was about 6 o'clock when Sri Ramakrishna arrived there with some of his devotees. The image of the Divine Mother had been installed in the worship hall. At her feet lay hibiscus flowers and willow leaves. From her neck hung a garland of flowers. Sri Ramakrishna entered the hall and bowed down before the image. Then he went to the open courtyard where he sat on a carpet, surrounded by his devotees and disciples. A few bolsters lay on the carpet, which was covered with a white linen sheet. He was asked to lean against one of those, but he pushed it aside. Master to the devotees. To lean against a bolster, you see, it is very difficult to give up vanity. You may discriminate, saying that the ego is nothing at all, but still it comes, nobody knows from where. A goat's leg jerk for a few moments, even after its head has been cut off. Or perhaps you are frightened in a dream. You shake off sleep and are wide awake, but still you feel your heart palpitating. Egotism is exactly like that. You may drive it away, but still it appears from somewhere. Then you look sullen and say, what? I have not been shown proper respect. Kedar. One should be lowlier than a straw and patient as a tree. Master, as for me, I consider myself as a speck of the dust of the devotee's feet. Baidyanath arrived. He was a well-educated man, a lawyer of the High Court of Calcutta. With folded hands, he saluted the master and took his seat at one side. Surendra, to the master, he is one of my relatives. Master, yes, I see. He has a nice nature. Surendra, he has come here because he wants to ask you a question or two. Master, to Baidyanath. All that you see is the manifestation of God's power. No one can do anything without this power. But you must remember that there is not an equal manifestation of God's power in all beings. Vidyasagar once asked me whether God endowed some with greater power than others. I said to him, if there are no greater and lesser manifestations of his power, then why have we taken the trouble to visit you? Have you grown two horns? So it stands to reason that God exists in all beings as the all-pervasive power. But the manifestations of his power are different in different beings. Vaidyanath. Sir, I have a doubt. People speak of free will. They say that a man can do either good or evil according to his will. Is it true? Are we really free to do whatever we like? Master, everything depends on the will of God. The world is his play. He has created all these different things, great and small, strong and weak, good and bad, virtuous and vicious. This is all his Maya, his sport. You must have observed that all the trees in a garden are not of the same kind. As long as a man has not realized God, he thinks he is free. It is God himself who keeps this error in man. Otherwise, sin would have multiplied. Man would not have been afraid of sin, and there would have been no punishment for it. But do you know the attitude of one who has realized God? He feels, I am the machine, and thou, O Lord, art the operator. I am the house, and thou art the indweller. I am the chariot, and thou art the driver. I move as thou movest me. I speak as thou makest me speak. To Vaidyanath, it is not good to argue. Isn't that so? Vaidyanath, yes, sir. The desire to argue disappears when a man attains wisdom. The master, out of his stock of a dozen English words, said, "Thank you," in the most charming way, and all laughed. Master to Vaidyanath, you will make spiritual progress. People don't trust a man when he speaks about God. Even if a great soul affirms that he has seen God, still the average person will not accept his words. He says to himself, if this man has really seen God, then let him show him to me. But can a man learn to feel a person's pulse in one day? He must go about pulses. He must be in the company of those with whom the examination of the pulse has become a regular profession. Can anyone and everyone pick out a yarn of a particular count? If you are in that trade, you can distinguish in a moment a 40 count thread from a 41. The kirtan was about to sing. Some Vaishnava went seated. Some Vaishnava were seated on one side with their mridangas and cymbals. So today, free will or God's will, that's a great topic. So you can talk on that. So first, as we have seen that Master pushed away the bolster. Why? Because that's the sign of Rajas. And people suffer from egotism. So that's the background. So Sri Ramakrishna, as we have entered in the conversation, that we find Sri Ramakrishna is pushing away what will enhance the ego, what will increase the ego. And then the topic also starts like that whether it is God's will that everything happens, or is it our will? So yes. Jacob?
Revered Swami Chandrasekharanandaji Maharaj and dear devotees, I'm very happy to have the chance to come here, and I'm getting the opportunity to stay in this master's place, which I'm visiting first time, and also getting the chance to spend a few minutes with the devotees, listening to the wonderful words of our master. So, Sri Ramakrishna said many times in the gospel we find that yes, Jnana Yoga is there, Soham, 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 Soham. It is right. I am that. But how many people can remain in that state? Sa, re, ga, ma, pa, dha, ni, sa. It is very difficult to stay on that last sa. Again, you have to come back. So we have our body consciousness. Sri Ramakrishna is very particular. Yes, these are all stages. There are moments when you feel that yes, everything is that. I am also that. There is nothing else. But those who have body consciousness, Sri Ramakrishna says, don't say soham, soham. Rather you say naham, naham, not me, tuhu, tuhu. Thou art, not me, not me. It is everything, your manifestation, your power, your divine play. That is what, as a child of yours, as a beloved of yours, as a servant of yours, I like to enjoy. The devotee does not like to become sugar himself or herself. Devotees always like to enjoy the sugar, the sweetness of the sugar. This is also in our lives. We find those who really try to realize the truth in this life, gradually, Sri Ramakrishna says, Anulom Bilom. Even after having that highest spiritual experience possible, experiencing that goal of life, the truth, one does not stay there, comes down, Anulom, going to the rope, again coming back. And he finds, which I was telling, everything is me and me and me, nothing else is there. Everything is Brahman alone. There is no doubt, Brahma Satyam Jagan Mithya. This, whatever illusory world we find, it is like just dream to the Gyanis. There is no value because it is ever changing. We are that Atman. This unity, union, oneness, feeling of this oneness in between my individual soul and the cosmic soul, this Atman Brahman, that is the final word of Vedanta. But Sri Ramakrishna says, how many people are qualified for that, and how many people like that Saregama Pada Nisa? Finally, there, after going there also, you will find what is this you've constructed with. It is built up with the same cement, the same mortar, same stone chips, same other ingredients which are used to construct the stairs also. So what is the difference? It is only in its manifestation. So don't try to show that ego and be always egolessness, because there is no end of the bhava of that ultimate reality. What it is, one cannot say, I have understood everything. Yes, I have realized that ultimate reality means I don't care anything. It is not good, because that ego, it is so tempting that when it will come, where from it will come, through trifling things and thoughts, again, our mind will be spoiled and actually we will be deviated from the idea. So it is better to remain as a devotee. But you have that ultimate knowledge. You feel that thou art that. But don't show that ego that I am that Brahman and nothing else. Because so long you have this body consciousness and you want to sustain this body, you are under this Mahamaya. Under. Sri Ramakrishna used that English word also. Maharaj was telling, out of his dozens of English words, thank you, he said. We all laughed. So, in another place, you are under that divine mother, Shakti, Brahman and Shakti. Brahman is there, object, unmanifested condition. But when that Brahman is manifested through all this universe creation through us, then it is the domain of the Shakti. So don't say that there is no Shakti, there is no divine play. It is all there. We have our body. These are all. We are not this body, but we have a body. Through this body only we can be manifested. That power of Brahman is seen through. Through avatars, we understand that God's manifestation is there. That Brahman, that ultimate reality, how it is its power, its glory, its virtues, it becomes manifest only through holy people. And Sri Ramakrishna gave another, he was telling that Vidyasagar, such a learned person, he told, does God give different types of power to different? Don't you understand? Then why you are Vidyasagar? You are ocean of knowledge. You are ocean of love, compassion, mercy. Your mind is so sublime, always trying to do good to others. Is it possible for everybody? But have you grown some horns, two horns? No. But through your behavior, through your conduct, your mind's status is that higher level. Never you can become selfish. Unselfishness is God, Swamiji said. In the Gita, Bhagavan Sri Krishna also says that, yes, Daivasara Sampada Vibhaga Yoga, 16th chapter in the Gita. Arjun, Avayam Satta Samshuddhir Jnana Yoga Vyavasthiti Dhanam Dhammacharya, this 16, 26 virtues are there. And you are born with that. Only we all have those virtues. We do not know. We are not aware of them. That is why Sri Ramakrishna blessed us. I bless you that Mother Chaitanya Hope, may you all be illumined. May your hidden, that consciousness be awakened. It is there, but we do not know. So long we do not know, we behave in a different way, in a selfish manner. We become happy, and it becomes our nature always to show our demoniac some behavior, conduct, which actually we are not born. We are actually Deva Savava. His soul is potentially divine. The goal is to manifest that divinity within Swami Vivekananda. So don't show any ego with a little spiritual progress. Rather, you say, oh God, don't get me trapped in this world of Maya. Yes, whatever a little spiritual awakening is there, upliftment is there, see that I am not destroyed in this life. My mind is not distracted. Hanumanji's, the master also said, very nice, Hanumas, my mood is like the Hanuman. Hanumanji in the Ram Nam, we pray that it is there. Nana Spriha Raghupati Hridaye Asmadi Satam Badami Chabhavan Akhilantaram Bhakti Prajacha Raghupungava Nirvana Kamadidosha Guruvana Sancha. O Ramchandraji, nothing I pray for. I do not have any desire, and you also being the innermost self remaining in everyone's heart within. You know everything sitting there. You know, I do not have any other desire. And see that I am not trapped with any other desire other than pure love for you, devotion. Bhakti Prajachi. You want to bless me, you want to ask me to ask for a boon. I ask only that, nothing else. Don't get me trapped with this, anything that is worldly, that will keep my mind distracted away from you. So this devotees should think in that way. But you should know that Ganapath is there, that everything we find in this world, universe, everything, this Jagat, Jagadishya, and this Jivatma, these are all that from one. As the spider make the cobweb, so also that ultimately that Parabrahman, that Brahman has created this whole universe. Tatstristva Tadveva Anupravish. That ultimate reality, it cannot be said it is he, it is male or female. It is not neither he nor she. That. Thou art that. You are he, you are she. No. There is this differences of discrimination of gender in physical body, but that ultimate reality. It is Nitya, Shuddha, Buddha, Mukta, Ajara, Amara, birthless, deathless, changeless, ever pure, ever illumined, ever free. We feel we are not free. That is ignorance. But if we discriminate, that is a path of knowledge. No, I am not this, I am not this, I am not this. Chidananda Rupa Shivaham Shiva. You understand that finally there is nothing other than Brahma. So thou art that, I am that. I feel Aham Brahmasmi. Yes. But how many people can remain in that state so long he or she has this physical body? We need to come down for its sustenance. We need a little water, we need a little rest, we need a little sleep, we need a little food. But in our mind, we can remain as Jivan Mukta. We are Mukta, free soul, but living in the body. We are not attached to anything. But real devotees, they say, Soham, Soham, they find that actually everything is that divine play. That Nirguna Nirakar has appeared as Shaguna Sakar, this God, this Shakti, every creation, everything. What is there? It is everything from that ultimate reality. So I like to see you, oh Ramchandraji, I know Srinath Janaki Nath Abheda Paramatmani Tathapi Mama Sarvasya Rama Kamalolochan. I know that there is no difference, distinction between this Srinath. Sri means Lakshmi, Narayana, Lakshmi's husband, Lord, Narayana. There is no difference between Narayana, Lakshmi's husband, and Sita's husband, Janaki, Sita, her husband, Ramchandra, you. I know you are one and the same, identical. Still, I like to meditate upon, see this form, lotus-eyed Ramchandraji, not your Vishnu Murti, not your Narayana Murti. I like to see your this lotus-eyed Ramchandra Murti. So you remain present in that form. You appear before me in that form. And I don't want anything other than devotion. So long this body is there, see that I can enjoy the bliss of that supreme devotion, ever blissful, joyful condition, but not claiming that I am Soham, Soham. Rather, that yes, you are everything. I am your child. You are the charioteer. I am the chariot. I am the machine. You are the machine man. I am the garage. You are the driver. Never to claim that I am the doer. In the Gita also, Bhagavan said, Arjuna, you will do everything. Everybody will be killed. I have already, I have killed them. You only stand up. Nimittamatram bhavasabhasati. Just become an instrument in my hand. My means God, not Sri Krishna, a body. That ultimate reality is appeared here in the form of Sri Krishna, and for the sustenance of the good people, to save the holy people, to establish the dharma and destroy the demoniac nature. That is evil-minded people, Duryodhana and others, demoniac nature, and to establish and bring peace and joy and save the holy people, to establish dharma. I am doing everything I have done. Only you stand with your bow and arrow, fight the battle. But never ever say you are the doer. Although you will be killing, you are issuing the arrows and your enemies are being killed. But never ever have this idea that you are the doer, you are the killer. If you think you are killer, then sin will come. But if you think that everything is being done by God and God alone, I am just an instrument. Nimittamatram. Tasmat sarveshu kalesu mam anusmana yuddhaja. That is why Arjuna, 24 hours, sarveshu kalesu, always 24/7. You just think of it. Remember that you are an instrument in my hand. I am the doer. I am doing everything. Who will survive? Who will be destroyed? Who will die? Who will be winner? You or Pandava or Kaurava? These are everything. I am the decider. I am the doer. Nahang, always have that mentality as a devotee, and you will be able to enjoy in this bliss. Otherwise, we all have to suffer so long we have that idea of ego within us. So this is the kind of surrender, wonderful Sharanagati, which is the key of having spiritual enlightenment and upliftment in the path of devotion. Sharanagatavam. I am always surrendered at your feet. Naham, not me, not me. You are doer, you are creator, you are preserver, you are destroyer. I am nothing, I am nothing. I am just your child, I am just your beloved, I am just your servant. Allow me to enjoy this bliss. Right? So this is actually Sri Ramakrishna is trying to convey, so far I understood. Suddenly Maharaj has asked me to say something. So Maharaj is there. Maharaj can enlighten a little more and throw some more light and correct us.
No, what he said very nice. That's one thing that we have to surrender. Okay, any question? Yes.
What if one feels like a bad choices, about our people, and to try that she would be involved in it, a bad choice on our part. What does that mean?
Okay. So, as Sri Ramakrishna says, that everything depends on the will of God. But God has kept this idea of ego in human being. So this human being, when he interacts in the world, feels that I am doing, though he or she is not doing. So somebody has done something wrong, a wrong choice. How to get rid of that situation? That is the question, right? So first he said Sharanagati. There is another Ramban. Ramban means the arrow of Rama, which never misses the target. So that is recite the name of God. God's name. See, something has happened. Generally, we do two things. Either we dwell in our past and repent, and we are like in morals, or we plan for future. Tomorrow I have to do this, I have to do that, and day after tomorrow, and after 1 year. So both will give you message. So one thing is to whatever happened. It cannot be, you cannot go back in time. Therefore, not to worry about it. What is to be done, as Sri Ramakrishna says in other places, that as you walk to the east, west is left behind. No need of worrying about it. So as we do our present work, surrendering oneself, surrendering ourselves to God, then that samskara will be created. So that will gradually go to past and interact with the previous bad karma. And therefore that will go. And if you can get rid of that, so getting rid of is the best thing is to recite the name of God. As you recite, it has a great power. It's like coercing power, like truth. Truth has coercing power. It makes way even through the big mountain, like the water cuts through big mountains. Similarly, truth makes way. Even adamantine wall also will be dissolved in its front. Apparently, it looks like we cannot cross, but actually not to worry about. Nasato vidyate bhava, na bhavo vidyate sasa. Truth alone abides. There is nothing which is called asat. Though it may look like I give example, You may look shadow, darkness. See there, but darkness is not there. Less light. Even to see darkness, we need light. To see darkness, we need light. Light. So otherwise, if there is no light here, I would not have seen that dark or that shadow. So truth alone abides. We may not understand this, but that is the truth. So how to dwell on that truth? The only and Ramban. Ramban means without failure is the reciting name of the Lord. Okay, so like, okay, let me read that. And another thing is, they say, one must have stern determination. Then alone is a spiritual practice possible. One must make a firm resolve. The problem is there also, generally we fail. We do one day and then next day we delay. Third, fourth day, then we forget. So that is not good. There is a great power in the seed of God's name. There is a great power in the seed of God's name. It destroys ignorance. A seed is tender and the sprout soft. Still, it pierces the hard ground. The ground breaks and makes way for the sprout. The mind becomes very much distracted if one lives long in the midst of lust and gold. Therefore, one must be very careful. So there is a companionship. Whatever happens, so leave that company and have good company. That's why sadhu sangha, it's a satsang. That's why we need to have this satsang, so that we dwell on these topics. Generally, when we don't think about it, it becomes weakened and then we forget. But as we cultivate, culture is very important. In one day, nobody can become a singer. And one has to practice sa re ga ma pa dha ni si, day in, day out. Then only one is established in that. When singing, dancing, whatever it's. So mind becomes very much distracted if one lives long in the midst of lust and gold. Therefore, one must be very careful. But monks do not have much to fear. Actually, monks have more fear. The real sannyasi lives away. I mean, I'm not contradicting, but what I'm saying you understand very well. So he has, Sri Ramakrishna himself has given some leeway for grihasthas in other places, not sannyasis. Sannyasis should be like a fasting without water. The real sannyasi lives away from lust and gold. Therefore, through the practice of a spiritual discipline, he can always fix in mind on God. So, that is one Ramban that we have beside the name of God. Any other question? If not, we can sing and some glories of God, and that's fine. It's like yes. Brahma Satyam Jagan Mithya. Brahman alone is true. And the world is illusory. See, illusory here means temporary. See, I'm talking to you. So if you are not existing, then I cannot talk. See, you means you are my reflection. And for you also can think that I am your reflection. What I'm saying, Brahman alone is real. All other are say illusory is the mithya. Mithya means it looks real, but it is not. Ultimately, that is what Shankaracharya says. You know, there is only one. Neha nanasti kinchan. Here there are not many. But since we see many, so what to do? We are to gradually try to find out what is nitya, what is anitya. Nitya, nitya vastu vivek. Then one should have that resolve. Vihamutra phalabhog virat. Like one should not be attracted to the allurement of this world, to enjoy this world. Say suppose the enjoyment comes, then what to do? Then yat karoshi, yadashnasi, yajjuhoshi, dadasya. Whatever you eat, whatever you yat karoshi, yadas, whatever you do, whatever you eat, whatever you donate, everything you can do, only you offer that to me. So offering are all efforts to God, that will gradually, then we'll see, oh, it is God alone who is manifesting in so many forms. Yes. Yes. You want to sing some?
Which
Hmm?
on master or on Nirakar or Holy Mother or Ramchandra?
Holy Mother. You have not sang on Holy Mother.
Jaya Jaya Janani Jaya Sri Sarada Muni Karuna Rupini Jaya Ma. This song is composed by Holy Mother Sarada Devi's own disciple, Swami Chandikananda Ji Maharaj, who composed hundreds of songs. So it is one of the mother song. Jaya Jaya Janani Jaya Sri Sarada Muni Karuna Rupini Jaya Ma. Adya Shakti Parama Prakriti Tumi Adya Shakti Parama Prakriti Asharana Gati Tumi Ma Asharana Gati Tumi Ma Jaya Jagatarini Bhava Bhayaharini Durgati Nivarini Ma Siddhi Pradayini Mukti Vidhaini Jivagati Daini Ma Jivagati Daini Ma Nikhila Jagata Mata Jiva Kalana Rata Lajja Patavrita Ma Durjana Sajjana Santana Aganana Durjana Sajjana Santana Aganana Palana Karini Ma Palana Karini Ma Jaya Saradeshwari Sita Radha Mata Meri Yashodhara Vishnu Priya Ma Yugadeva Vandita Suranara Sevita Yugadeva Vandita Suranara Sevita Namo Narayani Ma Namo Narayani Ma Jaya Jaya Janani Jaya Sri Sarada Muni Karuna Rupini Jaya Ma. The meaning of the song, just the gist, just glory to, victory to Holy Mother Sarada Devi. Who is that? This Karuna Rupini, Holy Mother Sarada Devi is that Divine Mother incarnated in this body as Sarada Devi. She is the embodiment of Karuna, compassion, And Adya Shakti, she is the primordial energy, that power. And Asharanagati, she is the refuge of all those who do not have any refuge. Jagat Arini, she is the person who liberates the whole world, each and every one of us, and it is she, Bhavabhaya Harini, who removes our fear for birth and death. And Durgati Nivarini, she saves us in all our perils and sufferings. Siddhi Pradayani, she gives us the success in any adventure, any endeavor, whatever we, spiritual, material, secular, anything we do, it is that mother. She brings the success. And Mukti Vidhayani, finally she gives us the liberation. And Nikhila Jagatu Mother, she is the mother of the whole universe, everyone's mother. Jivakal, always ever engaged in doing good to everyone. Lajja Patapritama, mother is always under the veil, the modesty, personification of modesty itself, modesty personified. Durjana Satjana Santana Ogaratana Balanokarini. Ma is taking this divine mother Sharada Devi in the form of Sharanada Devi is taking care of all of us. As mother herself said, I am the mother of the virtuous as I am the mother of the wicked. Wicked and virtuous, all. She is the mother of all, she is the mother, and she is taking care of all of us. And Jaya Sarada Deshwari, Sita Radha, Mata Mary, Jashodhara, Vishnupriya. This Sarada Devi is the Sita, a embodiment of Sita, again reincarnated Radha. Sita came with Ramchandraji, Radha came with Bhagavan Sri Krishna as their Shakti. Mata Mary, Mother Mary with Jesus, Mother Mary came. Yashodhara, this Shakti of wife of Chaitanya Deva, and Vishnu Priya, Chaitanya Yashodhara, Buddha Dev's wife, Bhagavan Buddha Dev's wife's name is Yashodhara, and Vishnu Priya is Chaitanya Dev's wife, Ma, and she is the mother of all. Yuga Deva Bandita. Yuga Deva is Sri Ram Krishna. Sri Ram Krishna worshipped Holy Mother Sarada Devi when she was 18 years old in Dakshineshwar as the divine Ma Kali, Ma Durga. We worship with all those items, 16 items Sri Ram Krishna offered one after another and did puja to Sarada Devi and submitted everything, making pranams to giving her his rosary to the feet of Holy Mother Sarada Devi. And Shuru Narosevida, you, Ma Sarada Devi, you are being worshipped by Avatara, by Devas, by human beings, and we all offer our pranams to Ma, oh the Divine Mother Sarada Devi. That is the meaning.
Okay, so mother has said that I have children, Durjana, Sajjana, Santana, Aganan. That means countless children. So those who have even stepped in a wrong direction, not to worry about. As Sri Krishna also says, Apichet Sudaracharu Bhajate Mam Ananyabha Sadhureva Samantapyaha Samyak Vyavasito Hisaha. So, like Girish Chandra Ghosh, we can see. And he used to say that I have done everything and have left nothing,
Wrong.
which is wrong. And wherever I sit, 7 cubit of that place is becomes defiled. So, if he can get shelter at the feet of Sri Ramakrishna, so nothing to worry about. Only thing, that power of me is tremendous, tremendous. It can break anything. You know, example, there was a robber, Ratnakar. And though he was a highwayman, even killing people, but mentally he was very, very distressed. And it happened, whenever you are in distress, Narada Muni comes, Guru comes. So Narada Muni is anyway, always he's roaming and doing and impressing people. So Narada Muni came and said, why you are doing this? No, for my family. Will they share your sin? Yes, they will. Okay, go and ask. Oh, you want to run away from me. That's why you are doing this trick. No, 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 you go, I'm here. So anyway, he went there and asked, will you share my sin? Because I feed you. And also I protect you. Said, that's your duty. Why should we share your sin? Oh, is it so? So he came back. Then he fell on the feet of at the feet of Narada Muni. So, sir, please, I now know nobody is there to help me. So, tell me something. He initiated him with a mantra. He said, Rama. He could not utter. He started, okay, Mara, start there. So he was meditating and reciting the name of Mara, Mara, Mara. Then one day it became Ram. And after many days, when Narada Rishi was going through that, he asked, where is that Rishi? So, but he could not see. But he saw a, what is that, anthill. Anthill. And from there, sound is coming, Ram, Ram, Ram. And with this recitation, his eyes were flowing with tears. And then because that anthill was formed, that's why his name was changed to Valmiki, who composed Ramayana. So name has got a tremendous power. It melts, even everything on its way. Only we need to recite the name. And as you know, even we say, where is the time? 108, somehow we do 108. But there is a way. Even when we are eating, when we are doing our work, in between, whenever it is possible, we can recite the name of God. So, enormous, so many names are there, and all are impregnated with power. Such is your glory. So, it is my wretched, luck that we don't take that name. So, recitation of name is very important. And we are so blessed that our gurus have given us that power. He has given the password, you can open the treasure. So it is there. So those who have gone in a wrong way, doesn't matter. See, like when you have come at the shelter of Sri Ramakrishna, you have already done it. See, you have boarded in the airplane and you have to relax. Then tea will come, snacks will come. And then somebody will say, okay, now the Los Angeles have come to get down. Okay. Then you can see the glories of Los Angeles. Okay. So very good. So Ramakrishna Sharanam. Ramakrishna Sharanam. Ramakrishna Sharanam. Ramakrishna Sharanam. Sharani. Jai Jai Ramakrishna Sharanam. Ramakrishna Sharanam. Ramakrishna Sharanam. Sharani. Prabhu Kripa Hi Kevalam. Kripa Hi Kevalam. Kripa Hi Kevalam. Sharani. Prabhu Kripa Hi Kevalam. Kripa Hi Kevalam. Kripa Hi Kevalam. Sharani. Jai Jai Ram Krishna Sharanam. Ram Krishna Sharanam. Ram Krishna Sharanam. Sharani. Jai Jai Ram Krishna Sharanam. Ram Krishna Sharanam. Ram Krishna Sharanam. Sharani. Namo Sri Gurave. Namo Sri Gurave. Namo Sri Gurave. Namo Namo Shri Gurave, Namo Shri Gurave, Namo Shri Gurave, Namo Namo. Jai Jai Ram Krishna Sharanam Ram Krishna Sharanam Ram Krishna Sharanam Sharane Jai Jai Ram Krishna Sharanam Ram Krishna Sharanam Ram Krishna Sharanam Sharane Ram Krishna Jaya Jaya 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 Ram Krishna Sharanam Ram Krishna Sharanam Sharane Jai Jai Ram Krishna Sharanam Ram Krishna Sharanam Sharane Jai Ma Jai Ma Jai 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 Ma Jai Ma Jai Ma Jai 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 Ma Jai 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 Ma Jai 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 Ma Jai Ma Jai Ma Jai 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 Ma Ram Krishna Sharanam Ram Krishna Sharanam Ram Krishna Sharanam Sharane Jai Jai Ram Krishna Sharanam Ram Krishna Sharanam Ram Krishna Sharanam Sharane Jai Sri Ram Krishna Jai Jai Sri Guru Maharaj Ji ki Jai Jai Mahamai ki Jai Jai Swami Ji Maharaj Ji ki Jai. Oh, Akshay is there. Akshay, do you have any question?
No.
Okay, good. First time.
Yes, Maharaj, I was wondering.
Okay. So very nice. See how the power of PA. We forgot everything. And Sri Ramakrishna said that clapping, very important. Clap. And by clapping, the birds will fly away. The sin will fly away. Okay. Thank you.
Pranam Maharaj.
Namaskar, namaskar. Jai Ma.
Pranam Maharaj.
Namaskar.
Namaskar. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Sri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu. Jai Ma.